no losses. Here is Kenneth Thomas Jr. Your referee in charge, Ryan Thompson.
Alex, you mentioned Magnus being a brown belt. He's also an All-American wrestler in high school. Another little fun fact about him, he's actually a security officer at Joe Rogan's Comedy Mothership.
Hey, I'd hire him.
Fight underway, Magnus in the blue.
Thomas with a good, strong low kick.
Thomas in the red gloves.
Magnus trying to jam him up and hit a jab. Yeah, Magnus got the wrestling credentials, got the jiu-jitsu credentials, and he's got the striking goods. But again, Kenneth Thomas, 4-0 so far.
Magnus gets the fight to the floor and immediately mounts Thomas, looking for both of those, going to flatten him out here.
Man, this is a rough spot to be in, just 30 seconds deep. Magnus wasting no time whatsoever. He's fresh and he's strong. I don't care how good you are.
Heavy shots landed here from Magnus.
When you get such exposure early on with a hell-bent finisher, it's going to be so tough to survive this. And I think Magnus understands the opportunity he has, as he's landed 30 good strikes so far as he transitions from back to mount to back to mount.
Magnus in a full mount, raining down heavy shots right here in front of us.
Man, Magnus being patient, picking his shots, and these are landing flush.
Thomas trying to move, trying to get himself out of danger here, but Magnus all over him right now. Referee telling him he's got to move down there.
Man. I mean, he's just staying on him. Is Magnus. Full back exposure early on. These are big shots. He's got him flat.
Right here in front of us, you can hear some of these big shots.
He's got to turn. Does Kenneth, or they will stop this fight.
Referee taking a close look here.
Calling for a move as he gets mounted again. Man, Magnus.
That's going to do it. Referee steps in. Ryan Thompson calls a halt to this action as he has seen enough. Sean Magnus with a TKO victory early on in the first round. Impressive performance from the 10th Planet Austin, Texas standout, giving his coach some props there. Andrew Craig, Houston's own, now running a phenomenal MMA program out there in Austin, Texas. His fighter, Sean Magnus, getting the job done here in the first round. Got the fight to the ground, was able to get to the full mount position, and the fight would not progress any position further. Gets the full mount, rains down 30, 40 plus heavy shots from the mounted position, forces the referee to step in and stop the action. Let's go to Wayne now, make this fight official.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Ryan Thompson calls for a stop to the fight. 1 minute, 40 seconds into the very first round. Declaring a winner by TKO, the Winter Soldier, Sean Magnus.
The Winter Soldier getting the job done. If you're ever in Austin at the Comedy Mothership and you see that man guarding the door, do not mess with him. Alex is going to have a word with our winner here in just a second. We'll throw it into him now.
Hi guys, I'm here with your winner, Sean Magnus. Sean, you just fought a guy who was 4-0. You got him out in the first round. It was fast, it was furious. How you feeling right now?
Feel good. It's been a great camp. Wasn't quite the plan. We were trying to strike a little more, but he got close, so just took him down and finished.
Yeah, man, you have a great wrestling pedigree. Your jiu-jitsu's excellent. Your striking's dynamite. You know, when can we expect to see you fight again?
Hopefully soon. Hopefully the next 2-3 months. I want to get right back in.
Yeah, you took no damage. When do you want to start getting paid to fight? Because you're putting on some master classes in here.
Maybe 3, 4, 5 out, but pretty soon, hopefully within a year.
All right, Sean Magnus, a master class in the cage, fighting like a professional, 3-0 as an amateur. Congratulations. You guys make some noise, Sean Magnus.
Impressive performance there. Congratulations once more to Sean Magnus and his team. Taking the trip over to Houston from Austin to get the job done here at Fury Amateur Series 51. our 51st installment here in the amateur series, producing some great fights once more. Let's toss it into Wayne and meet our next set of competitors. Not yet. We're going to take one moment.
Once again, for those of you in the Houston area,
break.
be sure to come out afterwards for the official Fury Amateur Series 51 after party going down at Fuego Tacos, Tapas at Tequila, 4495 Riley Fuzzle Road. That's Fuego Tacos, Tapas, and Tequila. Also, if you're not already following us, Instagram, at Fury Fighting. Real easy to do. You got opportunities to win free stuff, all the content you want, Fury FC related and more. And we're going to be back in about 10 minutes, apparently, with your next fight.
All right. Call me a liar. I said we were going to go to our next fight. I apologize. We're going to be taking a brief 10-minute intermission, get a few things lined up. Then we will be back with our next fight set to go. We've got Jay Alderete making his debut, taking on Vincent Sandoval. Should be our next fight on deck. We'll be back in approximately 10 minutes with that fight.
Fury Fighting Championship, only on UFC Fight Pass.
Just received word that Eric, the defender, is looking for Sean Magnus. Sean Magnus collects a
Fury Fighting Championship, only on UFC Fight Pass. 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 Fury Fighting Championship, only on UFC Fight Pass.
live stream for Fury Amateur Series 51. Please welcome to the blue corner for your next fight, Vincent Sandoval.
All right. We are back. All right, making his way out right now, Vincent Sandoval, representing Southside Fight Club and Level Up MMA. After an unsuccessful debut in May of last year, Sandoval spent a little time sharpening his tools and is ready to display those in this fight. This is going... Okay.
Another 17 versus 18-year-old. One thing I love about these all-amateur fights, we get a lot of young bloods.
Yeah, a lot of battles between young bloods. That is like an 18 versus 19 earlier, an 18 versus 21. Now these guys making their way out now. Hometown of San Antonio, Texas. Vincent Sandoval making his way into the blue corner. We're back after a brief little intermission there. Heart-stopping action here this afternoon. He makes his way in the cage now, gonna settle into the blue corner. Let's go over to Wayne, find out who he is fighting.
Please welcome Jay Aldready to the red corner.
Jay Aldready, representing Next Level Training Center, making his debut here this afternoon. Representing Next Level Training Center, as I was saying, you see his father there, Tommy Aldready, sending him out to battle. Much anticipated debut here. Last couple little hugs before he gets the war paint put on. Jeff Rexroad will give him the pat down before he steps into the cage for his debut here at Fury Amateur Series 51. Tell the tape up on the screen. Presented to you by Fury Unleashed Podcast. The 17-year-old Aldready taking on the 18-year-old Sandoval. It's going to be a 125-pound fight. The 5'9" Aldready, a couple inch taller than the 5'7" Sandoval. Going to have a 1-inch reach advantage, does Aldready, as he makes his way into the corner. Now he will be settling into the red corner, that is. Both fighters in the cage ready to go. Let's toss it to Wayne for their official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest, brought to you by the Fury Unleashed Podcast, is scheduled for 3 rounds in the Fury Amateur Series Flyweight Division. Introducing to you, first fighting out of the blue corner. This mixed martial artist is 5 feet 7 inches tall, and he weighed in at 128 pounds. Fighting out of San Antonio, Texas. Today he looks for his first win as an amateur. Here is Vincent Sandoval. And introducing his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This freestyle fighter stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, and he weighed in at 124.4 pounds. Fighting out of Houstin, Texas today, he makes his amateur debut. Here is Jay Aldready. Your referee in charge, Professor Joe Solis.
All right, Professor Joe Solis on assignment for this fight. Both fighters in the cage ready to go. There's the touch, we're underway. Already in those red gloves. Sandoval will be in the blue gloves.
Yeah, Aldready throwing a lead high kick landing. First strike of the fight. He's the 4th and final Next Level fighter here tonight. The son of the head coach and owner. I know he did wrestle in high school. He's 17. He could still be in high school. I don't know.
Yeah, he might be, yeah. Good little right hand he snuck in there on that exchange.
Really patient and measured as Jay. Nice little 3-piece from him. Slips on a high kick. Sandoval tries to take advantage, but Jay's back up to his feet quickly.
Sandoval giving a little smirk there, too, after one of those punches got through. A little smile back at Aldready.
Yeah, Sandoval very game from a good team. Anytime Fury comes to San Antonio, these guys usually have 3 or 4 guys on the card. Nice sit down on the right hand by Jay. Ooh, nice
spinning back fist from Crack there.
Oh, big right hand from Jay.
Posturing in there, talking to him. A good 1-2 lands, high kick. Unleashes a fury of punches
all
here.
Over him. I think we're going to see a finish here. Sandoval's got to get up and clinch up.
Already emptying the tank here, going for the finish. Heavy left hand, rocks Sandoval.
And this fight's
and the referee steps in. It is over.
What a debut.
What a debut as the young man climbs the cage here in front of us. Jay Already getting the job done.
Man, came out like a house of, man, that was wild.
That was wild. Furious pace by the young man. Once he had Sandoval hurt, he smelled blood in the water, went in for the finish, unloaded about a 25-punch combination. Professor Joe Solis forced to step in and stop this fight.
Yeah, huge TKO. Congratulations to this young fighter.
Wow, impressive finish there. As we're saying, the last and the final next level athlete, putting an exclamation point on the night for his team, getting the big TKO finish here in the first round of Fury Amateur Series 51. Replay on the screen now. You see him taunting him a little bit before he comes in, throws the 1-2, pop, rocks him again with that one, throws a kick that glances, and then here's the barrage of punches. Left hand sneaks through, sits him down again right about here, yeah. Couple more heavier shots from the kneeling position. Sandoval trying to hang in there, but just too much too early there from Already getting the job done. Let's toss it back into Wayne now and make this one official.
Ladies and gentlemen, Professor Joe Solis calls for a stop to the fight. 1 minute, 15 seconds into the very first round. Declaring your winner by TKO, Jay Crack Already.
All right, I was going to have a word with our winner now.
All right, guys, I'm here with your winner, Jay Already. Jay, 17 years old. You guys still in high school? If that was a test, you got an A+. Excellent job. You hit like a 30-punch combination to get that TKO early on in this fight. Though you were measured and patient, tell us how you're feeling right now.
Shit, oh, crap, I'm feeling good. Hey, next level taking over, baby. You already know. That's all I got to say, and thank you to all my fans, my family, everyone who supported me. Let's get this shit. Eric, April, we back. Let's get it. That's all I got to say.
Awesome. Congratulations, Jay Already.
All right. Jay Already getting the job done successfully in his debut. An impressive fashion, picking up that big TKO victory. Congratulations to him and his team once more.
Fury Fighting Championship, only on UFC Fight Pass.
All right, fight fans, it's title time, the first of 4 title fights on deck. Let's go to Wayne and find out who these fighters are.
Please welcome to the blue corner, Ross Thurwalker.
All right, Alex, we stated this kind of earlier on in the fight card about this fight. This is our first title fight here of the evening. Ross Thurwalker has got a 5-3 overall record representing Grindhouse MMA. These gentlemen both made their debuts against each other back in 2021. Thurwalker was able to get the job done in that contest. Both fighters have since developed and matured in the cage, both having found success along the way to this now a rematch for a bantamweight title.
Yeah, I didn't realize how young Thurwalker was on his debut. He's only 23, and this is his 9th amateur fight. very seasoned. I don't think he'll be amateur much longer. Cool rematch. So, you know, Aguilar, he lost their debut, but then Aguilar goes to put on a knockout of the year in his next fight. Thurwalker's been very seasoned, and Thurwalker has a fun style. He will hard-nose, explosive wrestle and spam high kicks.
Absolutely.
So he fights at a very long kicking range and then a very tight wrestling range. He's got good cardio. He's got a lot of experience. Really cool title fight to open up our night of title fights.
Yeah, Ross Thurwalker, one of two Grindhouse MMA athletes competing for titles tonight. We'll see his teammate Riley Redgrave in our main event later. Let's go to Wayne now and find out who Thurwalker is fighting.
Please welcome to the red corner, Dylan Aguilar.
Dylan Aguilar is his name, 5-4 overall record, representing Monsters Den MMA, hometown of Cypress, Texas. He's making his way out to the red corner for this bantamweight title fight. Making his 6th appearance inside the Fury FC cage this evening. His last showing was at Fury Challenger Series 6, where he picked up a huge win in a razor-thin fight against former title holder Hayden Briers. Tail of the tape up on your screen now, brought to you by Space City Collective. 18-year-old Aguilar taking on the 23-year-old Thurwalker.
Man.
This is a 135-pound fight. Both fighters making weight. The height and the reach pretty much the same.
Crazy. This is Aguilar's 10th amateur fight, and he is 18. That is wild experience for such a young age.
Okay, both fighters have made their way to their respective corners. Let's go to Wayne for the official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest, brought to you by Space City Collective, is scheduled for 5 rounds and is for the Fury Amateur Series Bantamweight Championship. Introducing your challenger, fighting out of the blue corner. This mixed martial artist stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, and he weighed in officially at 133.6 pounds. Fighting out of Cypress, Texas, his amateur record stands at 5 wins, 3 losses. Here is Ross Thurwalker. And introducing his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This freestyle fighter stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, and he weighed in at 133.8 pounds. Fighting out of Victoria, Texas, his amateur record stands at 5 wins, 4 losses, presenting the reigning and defending Fury Amateur Series Bantamweight Champion. Here is Angel de la Muerte, Dylan Aguilar. And now referee Jeff Rexrow with your final championship instructions.
All right, guys, you both know the rules. I expect a clean fight. Obey my commands at all times and protect yourself at all times. Touch glove, back to your corner.
All right, first of 4 title fights ready to go. The challenger in the blue gloves, the champion in the red gloves. This fight moments away. First round action, here we go. Thurwalker, the challenger in the blue. Aguilar, the champion in the red gloves. Pressing forward early on is Aguilar.
Aguilar digs the body early. Strong shot from Thurwalker. Good whizzer. So I'll tell you, Aguilar did a good job dealing with the wrestling of Briers in the last fight. Granted, he got taken down a lot, and there was a lot of time control on top, but, ooh, nice kick to the knee. But he was able to find his moments to do damage. Oh, again.
Yeah, another rip to the body there from Aguilar.
That one got Thurwalker to cover up a bit. And Aguilar's fighting at a bunch of very different ranges. It's going to be hard to hit reads. There's the body again. Oh, and he goes to the body again.
Kick.
It's been less than a minute. He's landed 4 quality strikes to the body on Thurwalker.
Well, question mark kick there from Thurwalker, showing a little bit of creativity in his striking. Goes for the level change, takedown. Almost gets Aguilar down, but that big heavy post works his way back up. Great job from Aguilar staying on his feet.
Yeah, strong whizzer. Notice, I don't think Aguilar wants to be in Thurwalker's high kicking range, so he keeps really crowding him And in doing that, he's forcing Thurwalker to shoot.
Yeah, it looked like a little exchange of low blows there. It looks like Aguilar hit one right before. As Thurwalker kind of looked over to the ref after the knee landed. Yeah, it looks like they're both kind of dealing with some low blow shots right now.
It cancels out.
Right.
He don't even got to warn him. No, yeah, he should. We'll see it here. Angle's not the best.
Yeah, it looked like that one right there made a glance. You see Thurwalker look up, and then that one right there thuds. Aguilar says, yo. All right, time in. Here we go.
Nice. Again, a little low. You can already see the redness on Thurwalker's body.
Yeah, Aguilar really investing in the body early here. There's
nice
the level
stuff.
change.
That was a really good read there from Aguilar. Nice whizzer kick attempt. Oh, but Aguilar reverses this takedown attempt. So that's the risk of having outside grips, a.k.a. overhooks and whizzers, and trying to attack. If it fails, the person usually has control of your hips.
Aguilar, yeah, looking for the submission here.
He is in top half, but the choke looks deep. He's got the head and arm very much so trapped, and now he's almost in full mount. You can see Aguilar's bicep and shoulders deep under the neck of Aguilar. Of Thurwalker. We'll see if Aguilar backsteps that left leg and settles into that choking side. Looks like he didn't want to give up position intelligently.
Thurwalker hanging on inside this choke for the time being. Aguilar working to try to finish.
Oh, wow.
45 seconds left here in the first.
And Aguilar did not let Thurwalker get going in this first round. Full exposure on the back. Oh, man. This is a good attempt. The angle's not the best, but there's a crunch and crank on him. Man, I've never seen Aguilar so dialed in, so focused.
Very sharp up to this point. 15 seconds left in the round. Aguilar on the back of Thurwalker. Looks to transition over to the top now. 10 seconds left in the round.
Man, what a round here from Aguilar. That was a sharp one.
Yeah, first round in the books.
You know, this being his 10th fight, having gone 5 rounds before, I mean, he looks seasoned, he looks experienced, which is wild. Imagine him in 2 more years or 3 more years.
Yeah, I was speaking in our intermission with someone talking about the level of what we've seen here this afternoon. Some of these even debut fighters look like some pretty seasoned athletes here inside the cage. So the level of competition definitely up there.
Now, one thing that Ross did, he timed those shots very well. Like, got full hip exposure and then like got up to his feet. But I think if he could run those feet after he makes those connection points, he'll be able to take the base. Notice from here, Aguilar with a nice little post, nice little rotational bump using that underhook to score this counter takedown. He actually countered a counter takedown. It was really cool.
Second round action just about ready to go here. Right, here we go. See if Thurwalker can get some of his game going here, or same consistent pace will go for Aguilar. The investment in the body will pay off rather, the further the fight goes.
Aguilar with a nice right hand and another knee to the body. So in their first outing, Thurwalker actually got Aguilar pinned on the cage, and that's where he landed that big overhand right. And you can tell Aguilar's just not about being on the back foot. Hook kick attempt there from Thurwalker.
Good level change, great sprawl from Aguilar, however.
See, it was a very well-timed shot. And again, I couldn't do better, but notice Thurwalker did sit on his knees. Nice knee to the body again there from Aguilar. Headbutt.
Yeah, a little bit. Cool? So we're fine, yeah. Both acknowledged it, yeah.
Nice lead hook there from Aguilar. Thurwalker's not quite found his range. Nice Superman punch. And it's not just that Aguilar's attacking the body of Thurwalker. He's attacking the right side of Thurwalker's body, and that's right where the liver sits. And for anyone curious about these body shots, everyone always hears liver shot, liver shot. It's not that the liver is any weaker than any other organ. They're all pretty durable in their own right, but the liver's the biggest, thus it's the easiest one to hit, and it sits in the front. So it's just most exposed.
Little question mark kick landed there, but Aguilar crammed the space and knocked Thurwalker down.
A good entry there. Made sure he wasn't in the path of an up kick on his way down.
Just 1:20 left here in the second round. This is our first of 4 title fights. All these title fights will be 5 3-minute rounds. Thurwalker looking to send an arm through for a potential triangle, but Aguilar times it perfectly.
Yeah, saw it coming a mile away.
He's able to pass.
Man, I'll tell you, I've not seen Aguilar so sharp. Like even in his last fight that he won, like it arguably could have gone either way. And but man, he just has a different poise to him this time.
Looking for the head kick on the exchange, on the break there.
Man, he's just crowding Thurwalker, is Aguilar.
Yeah, pressure fighter for sure right now is Aguilar, just staying on top of Thurwalker, not letting him have any distance, any range, constantly throwing something at him, and now able to sprawl on all these takedown attempts. It's got to be taking some out of Thurwalker.
And to Aguilar's credit with his pacing, like he's winning these exchanges, and then when he does hit him, he's not super loading up or wasting any extra energy.
He's like we're going to see the end of this round. Sorry, Alex.
No worries. He's meeting the mark and moving on. Nice. Another one for Aguilar.
See Thurwalker there as he gets up, kind of inspecting the left shin ankle area there for sure. Maybe from one of those check kicks, or I believe earlier on in the second round, they both went kick for kick and shin to shin each other. Yeah, it was a direct shin to shin, which is always damaging for at least one of the guys.
Yeah, usually both of them. It's fun. Everyone thinks checking kicks doesn't hurt. It hurts. It just doesn't hurt as much as getting it checked.
Right.
So you're like telling your opponent, like, hey, you can keep trying if you want, but you're going to hurt yourself more than me.
Right, third round action coming right up. After this, championship rounds are on deck, 4 and 5, if it does go that far. We'll see what this third round has in store.
Notice just the pressure immediately of Aguilar.
Good jab there from Thurwalker, looking to land a right hand in the exchange there, but digging to the body again is Aguilar.
Attacks the other side this time from the open stance. Aguilar in on double underhooks.
Yeah, looking to sag his way down.
Body lock, drag him to the mat.
Gets Thurwalker down to hands and knees once more, trying to make his way up.
A good knee to the body again. Little mic check there in the arena as Aguilar, unfazed, rides Mountain Turtle and finds these ground and pound shots. Man, Thurwalker seems a little off. Someone's bleeding.
Yeah, I see some blood now trickling on the mat there. Good eye, Alex.
You know, if Thurwalker wants to be champ, you got to make those adjustments mid-fight. I'd be curious if Aguilar's the one who's bleeding.
Yeah, it does seem as if that's the case,
top,
yeah.
Right?
Trying to look over here, don't really see anything coming off Thurwalker's face. Does look like it is Aguilar as he goes for this head and arm attempt.
Thurwalker uses the closed guard to create space betwixt their hips to relieve pressure from this head and arm choke.
1 minute left here in the third. Dylan Aguilar heavy on top. Here of Ross Thurwalker landing some punches, trying to get the ground to pound going.
And the culprit was a little bit of a nosebleed there from Aguilar.
something in that ground to pound exchange. Ross was able to get off and bust the nose up a little bit. But 30 seconds left here in the third. He's got to do more than that.
Nice, good activity here from Aguilar. Good shots here. Nice hammer fists from Aguilar. He's in on a front headlock, transitions to some back exposure, punches him on the way up. Front kick to the face there from Thurwalker. Oh, big jump knee there from Aguilar, nice. All right, so if you're Thurwalker's coaches, you're just like, hey, we got to catch a finish in these 4th or 5th rounds.
Absolutely, yeah.
And if you want to be a champ, this is why they have the 4th and 5th round. Like, if you want to win this fight, you get 6 extra minutes to make it happen.
Round 4 coming up, y'all. Don't forget about the official Fury Amateur Series 51 after party going down at Fuego, Tacos, Tapas, and Tequila. 4495 Riley Fuzzle Road. That's the official after party for Fury Amateur Series 51 at Fuego, Tacos, Tapas, and Tequila.
Championship rounds coming up. Both fighters off the stool, headed to their corners. As you're saying, Alex, this is where champions are made. Obviously, they both want it, but we're going to find out who wants it a little bit more. 4th round action underway.
Yep, don't expect to see Aguilar take many steps backwards. Oh, as I say that, he eats the right hand. Oh, and Thurwalker comes alive
and
a bit with those right
forces
hands.
Aguilar to shoot now.
Good sprawl there from Thurwalker. Good reload there from Dylan, but Thurwalker's got a bite on the neck. Hands aren't together. Thus, Aguilar's head pops out. And you know, usually when you need a finish, you can't go for big kicks and stuff. You just got to tell him to box. You got to box. You got to find a right hand, find a left hook on an exit. It's good to see Thurwalker, back in it with some right hands to start this 4th round.
Good knee there from Aguilar. Thurwalker tries to build himself back up and get out of this position. Thurwalker up for the time being. Doing some hand fighting, he's looking to turn back in now. The pressure of Aguilar, though, backs him up against the cage once more. See the head positioning, too, of Aguilar, always under the chin, always trying to lift Thurwalker up. Minute and a half left here in the 4th round, our first championship round of the evening here.
Good body work there from Aguilar. And he's just been all over Thurwalker this fight.
Yeah, just a relentless pace. And then just like that, as soon as Thurwalker thinks he wants to try to exchange, the level change, the clinch, just unable to get anything off due to the pressure.
Aguilar making really good decisions tonight, consistently.
1 minute left. Again with the head positioning, driving into the chin. Thurwalker trying to get the feet on the hips, trying to open the guard, trying to go for something here. Gives his back up in that process, though.
There's still plenty of time to work here for Aguilar. Making the most of this rematch. Oh, he's sitting really high. Oh, wow. This is a new one. I'm going to say maybe a little too bold.
Had both arms stretched out there, yeah.
He was like triangling inverted on a back take. That was cool. Maybe too cool. I don't think it worked. Good effort, though.
Ross on top now. 10 seconds left in the round. See if he can do a little damage here. Ooh, Ross looking like he's feeling it a little bit here. That knee kick may have hurt quite a bit there. Those little oblique kicks, those little kicks to the kneecap like that. One more round to go here, Alex. Headed into the 5th round, the last round here of our first title fight of the afternoon.
We potentially have 20 rounds of championship action. I doubt we'll need all 20. See, that was a good little right hook on the exit there from third walker. Watch another right hand coming. But that actually didn't land as flush. Aguilar elects to change levels, and he kind of rode him out for the rest of the round. Aguilar's grappling and pressure has just been on point. Striking 2, working the body of third walker. Third walker's got 3 more minutes to try to figure it out. I think it's safe to say third walker got to get a finish if he wants to win this fight. Unofficially, I got Aguilar up 4 rounds.
All right, headed into the 5th round now.
I'll tell you, I'm always excited to watch Ross's high kick game, but Aguilar's just stifling and crowding him.
Good 1-2 there from Aguilar to get it going. Ross fires back.
Oh, man. I think Ross knows it. This is what I like to see from him. Just sitting low, hitting hooks. Oh, nice left hand there from Dylan.
Yeah, Ross kind of froze for a moment up against the cage there. Aguilar able to get this takedown now.
And it looked like he was just frustrated from getting caught and kind of like, you know, shrugged it off. But in that shrug, Aguilar shoots and maximizes, you know, dominant position potential now on a full back take. Two minutes to go in this 5th and final championship round. Aguilar almost in full mount. Transitions back to the back.
Yeah, a lot of credit to third walker. I mean, he's been proven very hard to put away, defending everything intelligently, getting out of some really bad positions. But Aguilar, man, just proven to be a little too much for him here in this fight. Able to control the positions, dominate for the most part.
Yeah, third walker showing some frustration, saying like, come on, get on with it. But I mean, he was on your back. You know, they're not going to stand that one up.
Looks like we're just over a minute left. As Aguilar secures another takedown, gets third walker back down, lays him on his left hip. Pressure in the hips in heavy, looking to get some big shots off here. Third walker trying to get back up, make his way up. One last valiant effort here, potentially getting on the back of Aguilar. One hook in, fighting for the other side.
He's gonna get that left side tight. He's got it.
Got the hook. Let's see if he's got 30 seconds to see if he can dig at this neck.
I don't think Aguilar's gonna fumble it here.
Aguilar turns back in, yeah.
He fought too hard for 14.5 minutes to give it up in the last 30.
Aguilar stands above third walker now with 10 seconds left. He crashes back in to see if he can get some more damage done. Looks like we're going to be taking this one to the scorecards. First title fight of the evening here in the books. We have a 5-round battle headed to the judges' scorecards. Third walker coming in, challenging the champion, trying to get a crack at the belt. Puts up a very valiant effort, but Aguilar proven to be a little bit too much here in this fight. His pace, the amount of damage inflicted, was able to get the job done. We could anticipate, headed to the judges' scorecards. They will render a decision very shortly. I see Wayne making his way over now to pick it up. See Eric Garcia, the man himself, walking in with the championship belt, ready to put it on our champion here, whomever it may be at the end of this decision. Everyone's in place. Let's toss to Wayne now for our final decision here.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 championship rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for your decision. Brought to you by Live Oak, Texas Vodka. All 3 judges score the fight 50-45, declaring your winner by unanimous decision. And still, Fury Amateur Series Bantamweight Champion, Angel de la Muerte, Tillman Aguilar.
All right, Alex, going to have a word with our champion.
All right, guys, I'm here with still the champion, Dylan Aguilar. Dylan, only 19. It was his 10th amateur fight, 2nd title fight in a row. I've never seen you so poised and focused and technical. You looked great out there. You pitched a shutout, 50-45. How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling good, but real quick, I want to give all my thanks to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for giving me a healthy camp. I was injured, and he healed me and gave me a strong mind to keep pushing through this fight camp. So good luck to him, and all glory to him.
Yeah, your opponent, Throw-Walker's known for his high kicks. You were instantly in his face working the body. Was that part of y'all's game plan?
Yes, sir. We wanted to work the body, do boxing inside dirty, and then take him to the ground. I was trying to submit him, but all I did was control him and ground and pound, and yeah.
Yeah, a masterful mix-up of martial arts. When are you going to go pro?
I'm looking to go pro next year, so bantamweights, y'all better watch out.
Can't wait, you guys. Your champion, Dylan Aguilar.
Congratulations once more to Dylan Aguilar getting the job done here at Fury Amateur Series 51, retaining his title. All right, title fight number 2 on deck. Let's toss away to find out who these fighters are.
Please welcome to the blue corner, Rafael Garcia.
Rafael Garcia, undefeated at 2-0, representing Metro Fight Club. He's got 2 wins with 2 impressive performances on his way to this title shot. Garcia's looking to stay undefeated with his toughest test yet.
Yeah, he got a brutal KO in one of maybe his debut when he fought that grappler. It was awesome. He's only 2-0 and he's fighting for a belt. Like, let that be known. You know, this guy's potential. Fun fact, 37 years young, our oldest fighter on the card. And I'll tell you, he's got that man strength coming out of Metro. You see Justice Torres in his corner. Fun guy to watch fight. I'll tell you, man, it's another high-level contest. This will be a good one.
Yeah, you talk about the age, 11 years the elder of his opponent, whom we will meet here in just a moment. You see him getting his Vaseline put on there. One of our very talented cutmen, Lencho, having to deal with a little bit of blood here this afternoon in some of these fights already, but does a great job of stopping those cuts, making sure you can keep the fighters in the fight.
Yeah, no elbows to the head for these amateurs, so thankfully it's been pretty mild on the blood. It's a PG-13 card. No,
couple
I'm just kidding.
Busted noses.
These title fights are trying to change that rating.
Garcia just about ready to hop into the cage for his featherweight title shot. He'll be in the blue corner as he heads over there now. Let's go to Wayne and meet his opponent.
Please welcome to the red corner, Damian Orande.
Damian Orande's 4-1 overall, representing Orande Bros Jiu-Jitsu and ACS MMA. Very talented fighter, jiu-jitsu fighter, fighting a 3-fight win streak up to this title shot. All 3 of those contests ended in the first round via submission. 2 rear naked chokes and 1 slick armbar. The orangutan is ready for a shot at the title.
Yeah, you're not going to see higher level jiu-jitsu in amateur MMA. I mean, he would have very high level jiu-jitsu for pro MMA. And like, it's one thing to have like a good IBJJF gold medalist black belt in the cage because it doesn't always translate. Damian has great Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for MMA. His striking is very aggressive, because if he gets taken down, it doesn't matter. And he knows how to wrestle, you know, so he's got a very well-rounded game. His transitions and submissions are offensive. His striking style is offensive. He's now experienced, and I'll tell you, he's put away his last good few opponents easily with his ground game.
Tail of the tape on the screen now. As you stated, the age, 11 years. The elder is Garcia over Aronde. It's a 145-pound fight, so both fighters making weight easily. 5'6" against the 5'7" Aronde. He will have just a few inch reach advantage over Garcia. Aronde makes his way into the cage now, up the steps and into the Fury FC cage, headed to the red corner. Good amount of support as he settles into the cage. Let's go back to Wayne to deliver our official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest brought to you by Live Oak Texas Vodka is scheduled for 5 rounds. It is for the Fury Amateur Series Featherweight Championship. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This freestyle fighter stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, and he weighed in at 142.6 pounds. Fighting out of Houstin, Texas, his amateur record stands at 2 wins, no losses. Here is Rafael Garcia. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This mixed martial artist stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, and he weighed in officially at 144 pounds. Fighting out of Port Neches, Texas, his amateur record stands at 4 wins, only 1 defeat. Here is the orangutan, Damian Orenze. And now your referee, Ryan Thompson, with the final championship instructions.
All right, guys, we know the rules in the back. Protect yourselves at all time. Obey my instructions. Touch them up. Have a good fight.
All right, Ryan Thompson in charge of this title fight, giving the last instructions there. Both fighters in their corners, ready to go. Cage doors being locked now. Second title fight of the evening underway. Touch of gloves, here we go.
Oh,
Aronde
man.
throws a heavy right hand and lands immediately.
Man, he's making Garcia shoot on him. These guys wasted 0 seconds, banging it out and tying up. We've seen Aronde with his long arms snatch up these singles and high Cs before.
He's in deep on one now. Got Garcia on the defense.
I remember when Garcia fought, hit the grappler, and I think his debut, he made it really hard to score takedowns. But again, Aronde's not just a good jiu-jitsu guy, he's a good jiu-jitsu guy for MMA, and there's a big difference.
Yes, sir. You can turn, jump to his butt, put his head on the mat. Turn to your left. Good.
Strong base here from Garcia. Using that right arm, kind of underhook. Oh, there goes the base. Now he's going to be in some trouble. Watch, you're going to see Damian use his left knee to kind of like enter in almost as like a weave. Nice. Garcia built his base.
Aronde looking for the back now.
A lot of time.
One hook in. Garcia did a good job keeping him pressed against the fence to prevent the other hook from getting, but Aronde doesn't care. He goes for the neck to open the window to get the hook in.
Aronde's got a little blood on his nose.
Yeah, looks like a small cut right there on the bridge of the nose. Aronde, I'm sorry, Alex, looking for that body triangle.
These guys just banged it out the first 5 seconds of the fight. And I think actually Aronde got the better of the strikes. Put Garcia down to a knee. Made him shoot. There's
Aronde going for the arm.
Oh, man, that's right on the elbow. That is right on the elbow.
He's going for it.
He's got the thumb up, the elbow down. Oh, my, oh, my.
Hand up for a moment.
Garcia, get out of this. No, oh.
Aronde goes across the hip now to tighten the lock.
Damian has broken an arm before in his debut. He's not going to do it. Oh, my God, it's under the armpit. Oh, my God.
There's the tap.
Wow.
Wow, Damian Aronde collecting the title in impressive fashion.
Man.
We talked about his jiu-jitsu, Alex. Not only a good jiu-jitsu guy, a jiu-jitsu guy good for MMA, right? He's able to get the fight to where he knows he's going to be dominant, gets to the back, gets the Kimura grip off the back control, and then goes right for the armbar. Full extension, has to fight for a while, but gets the massive extension on the arm. Armbar finish, Damien Aronde, new 145-pound champion. Excuse my excitement, but that was an impressive finish there from the orangutan. Another first-round submission, adding to the 3 in a row that he already had leading up to the title fight. 4 submission finishes in 4 fights. You see the full extension. He goes across the hip here, under the armpit, maximum leverage, and decides, yeah, I got to break it. Full extension. Garcia's arm fully extended, forcing him to tap. Let's go to Wayne, make this one official.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes. 2 minutes, 4 seconds into the very first round. Declaring your winner by tap out due to an armbar, and new Fury Amateur Series featherweight champion, the orangutan, Damien Aronde.
Congratulations once more to Damien Aronde, getting the job done here in the first. Our new featherweight champion. Talk to Alex now.
Damien Aronde, man, that fight started so fast. You guys traded crazy hooks. He actually initiated the takedown. You were able to just transition like a good black belt, a great black belt. And if you guys don't know, in his debut years ago, he dislocated this guy's arm so bad with a similar armbar. You were ready to do it again. What were you thinking when you were cranking on that man's arm?
Please tap. Please, I don't want to do that again.
Yeah, no, it was brutal the first time, especially for an amateur fight. Let's take a look at the big screen. If you would, just kind of walk us through the technique and your mindset right here.
Yeah, like right here, I knew like I had to put more oomph into it. So I sucked it in the armpit here in just a second to get the finish.
Yeah, in the finish you found your champ now. You've been super active, a violent finisher. What is next?
Pros, I hope you're at home training and not sitting on the couch because I'm coming for the 145 professional division.
Good, you need to go pro. If you could give us a best case scenario time frame, what month are we looking at?
You let me know when I'm ready. I'm waiting for Eric Garcia and Drew Rytachek to tell me when I'm going.
Well, we can't wait. Your champion, Damien Aronde.
And new featherweight champion, Damien Aronde. Getting that post-fight picture in right now with him and his team. Impressive performance by the orangutan, getting the job done in the first round. Big armbar submission win. Let's go to Wayne now and meet our next set of fighters.
Please welcome James Ramon to the blue corner.
All right, taking us right into our co-main event here of the evening. James Ramon, overall record of 6-1, representing Strong Arm BJJ. This #1 ranked flyweight is making his 7th walk to the Fury FC cage this evening. Ramon is riding a 2-fight win streak toward this title fight, finishing his last 2 by submission. Always an exciting fighter to watch. Really looking forward to this scrap.
Yeah, man, ever since his debut and his opponents, man, these guys are grappling wizards. James is a great wrestler. Now, I think the factor in this fight is James Ramon did fight Michael White, and he got rear naked choked, I believe, in the first.
Yes, sir.
And we know Sebastian Oliveira' opponent's MO, 2-0, 2 rear naked chokes. Both of these guys have absolutely wicked grappling. You will not find 2 better flyweight grapplers as amateurs on the planet. There's also a surprise factor in Ramon's experience. You know, this is his 8th fight. He's fought for a belt before. He knows what Oliveira is going to do. And Oliveira's 2-0, 2 first-round finishes. He's never been out of the first round. So I think the longer this fight goes, the better James will, better chance James will have. This first round is going to be a pivotal round in this fight. You know, again, another set of 2 19-year-olds. It's just so cool how skilled these guys are. And James has been active. This fight was actually supposed to happen about a month ago, and I believe James had the flu, so they had to reschedule it, because I remember I was looking forward to it so very much. I mean, these guys both are just grappling aces. I think James may have a slightly more decorated wrestling pedigree, but Orividez, man, he came into the scene just recently, but exploded out of a cannon. I mean, as far as amateur MMA goes, it does not get any better than this.
Completely agree with you there. Speaks so much volume to the caliber of the flyweights, particularly we have here in the amateur ranks. Let's go into Wayne now and find out who Ramon is fighting.
Please welcome Sebastian Oyervidez to the red corner.
Massive pop in the crowd for Sebastian Oyervidez, the undefeated 2-0 fighter representing Urban Jungle and the Thug Jiu-Jitsu University. Like you were talking about, this fight scheduled for last month. We're getting to see it now in our co-main event. Two-fight win streak, that impressive two-fight win streak we talked about, with both of those happening early in the first round, both of them by rear naked choke, right? So this guy's got some finishing ability. He's got a great grappling game. We know, we've already talked about the grappling pedigree of James Ramon. Looking to see who's going to walk away with the belt here in this fight.
Yeah, so that graphic on the screen is incorrect. This is Sebastian Oyervidez, 2-0, 19. Just to go to show that the youth in this cage, he had some SpongeBob socks on as they were getting him ready to rock and roll.
There's your tell the tape. Two 19-year-olds squaring off in the co-main event. It's a flyweight bout. Both fighters making weight. 5'5" Ramon against the 5'6" Oyervidez. Exactly the same reach at 66 inches apiece. Oyervidez making his way into the cage now, settling into that red corner.
I think we're either going to see a first-round sub on either end or a 5-round grapple fest.
You heard it there. Alex calling the shot right there. Let's go into Wayne and get our official introductions for our co-main event.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest, brought to you by Howlerhead Whiskey, is scheduled for 5 rounds and is your co-main event of the evening for the Fury Amateur Series Flyweight Championship. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This mixed martial artist stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, and he weighed in at a perfect 125 pounds. Fighting out of Corpus Christi, Texas, his amateur record stands at 6 wins, only 1 defeat. Here is James Ramon. And introducing his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This freestyle fighter stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, and he weighed in at 123 pounds. Fighting out of Houstin, Texas, he holds an amateur record of 2 wins, no losses. Here is Sebastian Oyervidez. And now Professor Joe Solis with your final championship instructions.
All right, guys, we've gone over your rules in the back. Protect yourselves at all times. Follow my commands at all times, right? Touch gloves. If we're going to do so, let's do it.
All right, co-main event fighters ready to go. Professor Joe Solis in charge of this fight, our flyweight title fight. Both fighters ready to go. First round underway. There's the touch, and fight is on.
I was going to say, sometimes when you get 2 grapplers fighting, they end up canceling out in kickboxing, but never mind. James shoots in deep on a single. Oyervidez jumps on a guillotine, but,
going right back to it. Yeah, going right back to it.
Oh,
heavy on this choke now.
This is deep, and he's got closed guard.
Wow.
Arm in, closed guard.
This could be an early submission victory for Oyervidez.
So
takes it to the full mount.
Oh, this is deep. Oh, my God.
That's it, he taps.
Wow. Less than 30 seconds.
Under 30 seconds. Oyervidez comes in, slaps the guillotine on, gets him over to the full mount, hips in heavy, and gets the tap. First round submission victory. Your new flyweight champion. Just like that, Alex. Quick action here in the co-main event. Oyervidez slapping the choke on. You see, here's a replay, full guard. Ramon's gonna try to flip over to get out of this. He walks, Oyervides takes him over to the full mount. Now you see full hip extension, heavy neck compression. There's your tap. Oyervides collecting the belt. Impressive performance there over a tough scrapper, James Ramon. Wayne's made his way, so excited I can't even speak. He's made his way into the cage. He's gonna give us our final announcement here in just a second. Referee just having a word with the coach, verifying some specifics. All right. All right, looks like we're about ready for the decision here. Let's toss to Wayne to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes 26 seconds into the very first round. Declaring your winner by tap out due to a guillotine, and new Fury Amateur Series flyweight champion, Sebastian Oyervides.
Sebastian Oyervides, your new champion, getting it done with a 26-second guillotine choke. Alex is going to have a word with our new champion now.
All right, guys, I'm here with Sebastian Oyervides. Sebastian, I interviewed you for your first finish like a couple of months ago. You're fighting for the belt now. Everyone watching, 3-0, 3 first-round finishes. I mean, tell us how you're feeling right now.
Man, I really wanted to strike. I'm sorry, guys. I wanted to show some striking, but his neck was there. I had to. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he took that shot early on. Man, you jumped on that guillotine, and then he actually got cross-body, but you reloaded the hips, got to full guard. Did you know it was going to be a lock once you had locked those legs together?
I knew it was a lock once I grabbed his chin. My left hand was on his chin, and it was done. It was done.
Yeah, man, we've not been out of the first round. You've done so well. When do you want to fight again?
I can go in like 2-3 months. I'm good. I'm good whenever. Let's go.
Cool. Fury, book this man. 2 to 3 months. Your champion, Sebastian Oyervides.
All right, quick night at the office for Sebastian Oyervides here in our co-main event. And new flyweight champion. Gonna get his post-fight picture there. That's gonna take us to our main event of the evening here. We'll throw it once more to the veteran voice of Fury, Wayne Leggett, to meet our next set of fighters.
Please welcome to the blue corner, Riley Redgrave.
Main event time. Riley Redgrave making his way out to the blue corner now, undefeated at 1-0, representing Grindhouse MMA. After a dominant showing in his debut back in December, Redgrave has earned a shot at the 185-pound strap. With a complete game and direction from his veteran coaches, he's looking to take the belt home in the main event here.
Yeah, absolutely, man. He showed a really well-rounded game. He used a lot of wrestling, and, man, he honestly used a lot of just, like, physicality and kind of body awareness. Was able to find his strikes, find his takedowns, transition at the right times. And his last fight, his debut that he won flawlessly, he seemed already pretty composed and very deliberate on his actions. We're main eventing now, second fight. That kind of goes to show the prospect level, already fighting for a belt.
And you're challenging for the belt, yeah. Definitely going to anticipate a strong performance here in our main event. The Grindhouse athlete making his way into the cage now. He's going to settle into the blue corner. That's going to take us back to Wayne. Find out who he's fighting.
Please welcome to the red corner, Martin Pineda.
Martin Pineda, undefeated at 4-0. This dark side fighter making his way to the cage now. Undefeated fighter has impressive finishes in all of his fights, 3 of which happened deep into the fight, showing the heart of Pineda. His heavy-handed strike heavy-handed finisher looks to keep his record clean and the belt at home here in our main event of the evening.
Yeah, Cody, I didn't hear a word you said. This guy's making
jamming, man. Yeah,
he's making some noise. So Martin Pineda, if you guys haven't seen him fight, he will instantly win your heart. He fought at heavyweight and won. He lost some weight, fought at light heavyweight and won. Lost some more weight, now he's challenging for the 185 belt. And man, this guy can push a pace. Every punch he throws has bad intentions. He knows how to grapple. And now, this being his 5th fight, looking to stand undefeated, he's pretty experienced. And man, and beyond that, he's just a crowd pleaser, man. He's a cool dude. He fights, you know, with his heart on his sleeve. He's a fun guy to watch.
There's your tail of the tape. 20 against 29. Both fighters making weight. A little bit of a height and reach advantage for Riley Redgrave. Both fighters in the cage now as Pineda settles into the red corner. We're going to toss away for our last set of official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest, brought to you by OnlyFans, is scheduled for 5 rounds. It is for the Fury Amateur Series Middleweight Championship, and it is your main event of the evening. This fight is sanctioned by the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation. Your judges at cage side, John K., Ricardo Delgado, and Danielle Guevara. And now, Houston, Texas, make some noise because the time for talk is over. It's time to unleash the Fury! Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This freestyle fighter stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, and he weighed in at 181 pounds. Fighting out of Houston, Texas, his amateur record stands at 1 win, no losses. This is Riley Redgrave! And introducing his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This mixed martial artist stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, and he weighed in officially at 183.2 pounds. Fighting out of Houston, Texas, by way of Guerrero, Mexico, he holds a perfect amateur record, 4 wins, no losses. This is Martin Pineda! And now your referee, Jeff Rexford, with the final main event instructions.
Little bitty bit.
All right, guys, you both know the rules, so I expect a clean fight. Protect yourself at all times and obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves, back to your corner.
All right, championship instructions for our main event. Both fighters in the cage. Referee Jeff Rexroad in charge. Crowd getting involved. Both fighters ready. Round 1 underway. Pineda in the red. Redgrave going to be in the blue gloves.
You know, Pineda being the shorter fighter, he's going to try to get on the inside and throw some big overhands, I'm sure.
Looking to grapple early is Pineda.
In on a front headlock is Riley. Changes to a nice little over-under position. Really spreading his hips wide. You see Martin's hands connected here on this lead leg. Hard cross face there from Riley.
Big time.
Stripping him away, peeling him away.
Really going hard at that cross face, trying to separate the hands of Pineda. Pineda trying to get that leg. Eating a couple shots for his hard work, though.
Yeah, really good balance and foundation. That's what I noticed in Riley. He's only 20. He's a big, strong man. Wow, as Martin hits the finish. Not having control of both legs with his arms is making it challenging for Martin to actually control the base here of Riley on top. Notice Riley's left leg is in. If he wants to get up out of position, I step that leg out. Nice, Martin kind of transitions back through to this, now this high C position. I was curious if Martin was going to sit there and strike with the bigger man than Redgrave, but it looks like he's trying to grapple pretty early. But that's the balance. That's that body awareness that I was talking about of Redgrave, he's just an athlete. I mean, he's a great martial artist, but I think primarily his biggest strength is his strength and athleticism. And that'll go so far. That's really half the battle.
Pineda still very adamant about this takedown attempt here. In on the hips, trying to get his hands together, doing so now. Looking for a lift, but good defense here from Redgrave. Switches to the position. See if he looks to separate and strike here.
Now, if you're Martin, you know, that was 2 minutes of hard wrestling effort with no real reward.
Needed the body there from Redgrave.
That's going to be hard to stand and strike. There's a big left hook there from Martin. Superman punch, that's what I mean. Guy throws, my man throws. The Riley man stays composed, stays technical. Riley in his debut not once got overzealous on swings. He was always technical, like right there. You know, pulls out of that lead hook, there's a nice long jab.
Ooh, heavy leg kick from Redgrave. Pineda firing back though, left hook over the top. Ten seconds in round one. And the first round is just flown by here. All right, first round in the books here in our main event of the evening. What's been an entertaining first round. Good back and forth. Pineda really adamant about the takedowns, trying to get this fight to the floor. Redgrave looking to try to keep some distance and get his hands and feet going. Using his size and stature to his advantage.
All right, round one is in the books. Moving into round two. Don't forget to join us for the official Fury Amateur Series 51 after party going down at Fuego Tacos, Tapas, and Tequila. 44.95 Riley Fuzzle Road. That's the official Fury Amateur Series 51 after party.
All right, second round action coming your way in just a moment. Both fighters looking fresh, looking ready to go here. Round two is underway.
Redgrave has a strong kicking arsenal. See if he's able to use it. Nice, that left hook from Martin has been the best punch he's thrown so far in that first round. Nice low kick there. That was a good low kick there from Martin.
Yeah, he goes back up top to the left hook as well. So far, Redgrave being able to keep his defenses up every time for those left hooks.
Good feints there from Redgrave. That kick checked and then return.
Ooh, tries to go up the middle there.
Nice, see that feint. That feint drew out that hook there from Martin.
Yeah, a little bit more read.
Oh, man.
Reading happening here for Redgrave.
Jump knee from Redgrave. Martin blocks it really well with that lead arm and then quickly shakes it off.
Yeah.
He says nope. Hey, nice high kick there from Martin. Pineda. Redgrave slides just out of the range on that 1-2. Man, I'd be curious Redgrave's previous athletic resume. The guy just seems super coachable. You don't see guys in their second fight this technical and measured, especially on the feints.
Yeah, his distance management, he's just right outside of striking range. He slides right outside. And he's showing some very professional level skill sets here in his second fight, first title fight, and what could be potentially the beginning of a championship reign if he is able to pull it off here in this fight.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he did some high-level football, maybe even some collegiate sports.
I agree with you there, maybe football player.
Because he's got the build and certainly the athleticism, but the technique behind it all is, I believe, what's really deciding this fight right now, as he's really controlling the range. The first one was close and competitive, a lot of neutralized wrestling, but Man, Redgrave's really taking over here in the second round, just keeping Pineda's back on the cage. And Pineda, with his big strikes, it does do him well coming forward. But when he's stuck on the back foot, he's hitting a lot of air.
Redgrave controlling the center of the cage, constantly keeping Pineda's back against the cage. 10 seconds left here in the second round.
Strong body kick there from Redgrave.
Second round in the books. Same kind of story as the first round here, Alex. Same kind of fight playing out there in that second round.
Just, yeah, I mean, Redgrave just, you know, keeping Martin's back on the cage. Right there, slides out of the range, sticks him with some straight punches. That was that jump knee.
Good exchanges here. You see Martin really throwing that right hand, kind of a slapping right hand there, but never really able to get the pressure off the fence. We'll see what type of adjustments are being made here between both fighters in the third round. Here we go.
And it's tough when the guys are body kicking you and low kicking you a lot and using a good stiff jab. But I think Pineda needs to try to find his moments to come forward. That's when he's doing his best work. But man, when Redgrave just gets right in his face and kind of pins him on the cage, then it allows Redgrave to slide in and out when Pineda doesn't have that same luxury. It's also really hard to wrestle off your back foot. So if Pineda's going to shoot, he's going to have to cover too much distance without that previous forward momentum.
Pineda's movement is kind of becoming predictable. There's a big heavy exchange, and then he'll move himself out and settle just like that.
Nice question mark kick
now
there.
Redgrave starting to kind of calculate those movements.
Nice knee up the center from Redgrave. Oh, hey, nice spinning back kick. Return up round kick there from Pineda. That was a well thrown spinning back kick to the body there from Redgrave.
Yeah, very well executed there for sure. So there he is, Pineda just kind of backing himself into that little spot against the cage and then looks to counter strike from there. Redgrave into the body there.
Pineda mitigates damage well. I mean, considering how much Redgrave is throwing, Pineda's not really wearing it on his face. He does a good job keeping his arms up and moving his head, but
like you were saying, try to push him back. He has a little burst of energy and he pushes Redgrave back. Keep a little bit more extension on these combinations and push him further back. Start trying to control the center of this octagon, the center of this ring here, control the fight and be able to start building some momentum.
His coach is calling him to come forward more. The right call. Now, granted, you know, coming forward against a guy like a Redgrave in your face is not easy to do.
Just the constant pressure.
But I do believe that is going to be Pineda's path to success, is if he can, you know, go on the front foot and start trying to push the pace in the footwork battle. And Redgrave being really patient.
Yeah, just about 30 seconds left here in the third.
I'd be curious to see Redgrave's accuracy in the strike count, because he's not missing. He's not throwing a ton, but what he throws lands.
There's the 10-second marker. Pineda lands a 1-2 there.
See, look at, he gets Redgrave going back, and that sets up the right hand and the shot even.
Looks like we're going to be headed to the fourth round here first. of the championship rounds here in our main event.
And you know, and why are guys afraid to come forward so they don't get hit? So like what you can tell your fighters, like, hey, keep a really high guard, keep your head moving off center line, and just come forward, but defensively. Come forward with the intention to block strikes. And that way when your opponent throws and you either deflect or they miss, they'll move back to step out of that dangerous range, and then you can keep progressing forward.
Exactly.
It's hard to do, but I mean, it's a necessary, you know, kind of evil here in MMA.
Some of the replays here from that round.
Watch the question mark kick. Redgrave, bang, yeah, nice little chamber of the hip.
We saw Thurwalker, his teammate, throwing that kick as well earlier in his title fight. That big overhand right. See, this is what we're talking about from Pineda, being able to continue those motions forward, see if he's able to be successful with that game plan here in the 4th round. Headed to the championship rounds we are. 4th round action underway. Oof. Heavy leg kick there from Redgrave. There's Pineda trying to back him up there, but again, relinquishes the distance that he just created by backing up like that. And now Redgrave starting to find some distance on him.
Yeah, Redgrave coming out super hard. This is the 4th round?
4th round,
okay,
yes.
cool.
This is
on
fourth
the
round,
the graphics is 5, but that's okay. It's number 4.
This is 4th.
Man, I mean, the moment this round started, Redgrave really turned up his volume. As if he was behind, but he is not, which is good. I mean,
yeah, we talked about the strength and conditioning program at Grindhouse. Clearly another very well-conditioned athlete here in this main event.
Yeah, Grindhouse, another team to have 4 fighters competing on this very competitive stacked card. Nice 3-2 there from Pineda.
Got to continue doing that, though. Not just one combination. Do it. Throw something else behind it to back Redgrave up, potentially get back to these clinching positions. Ooh, and both go for the big overhands there.
Nice, yeah, Redgrave actually caught a nice little short right hand there. Good low kick, man, that's, oh, nice fake low kick to a Superman punch, I mean.
Creativity there in the striking from Redgrave.
Redgrave setting traps, using feints, I mean, really understanding the range.
Pineda throws a leg kick of his own, partially checked on a little lift there from Redgrave. Another leg kick from Redgrave himself.
Oh man, smacker of a high kick there from Redgrave.
Yeah, Pineda kind of ate it off the armpit, but jolted his whole body.
I mean, Redgrave does respect the power of Pineda. When Pineda comes forward and throws, Redgrave is moving back. Even right there was a nice little feint from Pineda. Got a little bit of a bite there from Redgrave.
Under 30 seconds left in the 4th. Ooh, Pineda lands a little low. Redgrave says it's fine, keep moving.
This man has dialed in this Riley Redgrave.
Big overhand there for Pineda. 10 seconds left in the 4th.
Oh, a jump knee there from Redgrave. I like how Rexford, when there's about 2 or 3 seconds left, he gets close. He is ready to stop these boys. Good for him. He's a good ref.
All right, 4th round in the books. Headed into the 5th and final round. Here, our last round of the event here at Fury Amateur Series 51.
Here's a fun fact for you Houston MMA fans. Referee Jeff Rexford not only is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but he also was a local promotions champion. And he won this welterweight professional championship belt with a submission unique to himself. They named it the Rex Angle. It's a really cool variation of a triangle choke where with both of the person's arms are in. It's awesome. You got to be long and tall. And believe it or not, back in the day, this man used to fight at welterweight. He's 6'4" welterweight. I know, I fought him. Rexford's the man. Couldn't have a better ref
he's
in
the
the
big
cage
man
right
in the
now.
cage these days.
He knows how the game is played.
I was talking to him earlier. He was talking about, man, they always put me in with the little guys. I'm always running all over the place. Here, main event duty here at Fury Amateur Series 51.
Someone's going to get scolded for that one.
Yep, the Rex World definitely scolded him for that one. All right, fifth and final round underway here in our main event of the evening. After this round, potentially before the end of 3 minutes, one of these men will be taking a title home.
Hey, both guys, they had to have trained their butts off, man. They're both in good shape, looking fresh in this fifth and final championship round.
Yeah, Pineda pressing forward now. More of this is good for him. Throwing the overhand, landing off the forehead and gloves of Redgrave.
Oh, a nice right hand from Pineda, but man, returned right in the pocket there from Redgrave. Nice jab.
Ooh, heavy 1-2, yeah. Pineda knows. Probably needs a finish here, throwing with reckless abandon, all power in these shots. Redgrave, though, still just stalking. Slides out of the way of the overhand there. Pressure is right back against him. 1 minute already gone here in the final round.
Nice low kick from Pineda. I wanted a good little whip to it. Redgrave needs to get back to his jab. He's having a lot of success, kind of towing that line and just throwing those good, strong, straight punches. Directly contending with the loopy punches of Pineda. Nice little walk-on right hook there from Pineda. Pineda rallying here in the fifth round.
Yeah, he's got just over a minute to work with to try and get it done.
Unofficially, potentially down on the scorecards is Pineda.
Crowd getting involved here, chanting for their guys. Heavy leg kicks here.
That one hurt him. That one hurt him.
Calf kick.
That low kick hurt him bad.
Yeah, Pineda having a hard time putting weight down on that leg now.
Nice right hand, man, yeah. You see Pineda's not really able to bear a lot of weight on that lead leg. I mean, he's taken 20-plus Redgrave low kicks.
30 seconds as Pineda checks the clock. Pineda needs to keep moving forward. Redgrave pressuring, though, preventing anything from happening here. Another leg kick from Redgrave, 10 seconds left.
Drops
big jump knee right at the end of the fight.
Wow, whoa,
Wow. Could nearly have been a finish in its own right. Big jump knee at the end of the fifth round to put an exclamation point on his performance here in this main event. What a performance there. Riley Redgrave potentially doing enough. We're going to go to the judges' scorecards. They're going to render us a decision, but you got to imagine it's probably going to lean his way. Pineda, so tough, hung in there, throwing heavy shots, counter-striking, hanging right in the pocket with Redgrave the entire 5 rounds. Here's some highlights here. You see towards the end of the round. There's that big jump knee that lands to the temple of Pineda, sets him down, and Redgrave swarms. But the bell sounds at the end of the 5th round. We're going to go to the judges' scorecards to make this one official. 5-round war, 5 rounds in the book. The voice of Fury FC makes his way into the cage now. He has the judges' decision. Let's go to him now and make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of combat, we go to the judges' scorecards for your decision, brought to you by OnlyFans. with scores of 48-47, 49-46, and 50-45. Your winner by unanimous decision and new Fury Amateur Series middleweight champion, Riley Redgrave.
Riley Redgrave getting the job done. You see Eric Garcia putting the belt around his waist right now. What a great feeling for the young man getting the job done here in a 5-round war against Martin Pineda. Good show of sportsmanship there between the athletes and coaches. Our man Alex Morono gonna have a word with our winner. We'll toss it into him now.
All right, guys, I'm here with your champ, Riley Redgrave. Riley, you're a new face to Fury, only your second fight. They saw the potential in you. Man, you had a masterful performance. You know, how does it feel to be a champ so early on in your amateur career?
Oh, man, it feels amazing. Man, it's my second fight. We're just beginning. I'm not satisfied yet, baby. Come on.
Yeah, I'll tell you, man, I've seen a lot of debuters and a lot of second-time fighters, and your range awareness, your feints. I mean, I've seen pros not move as well. You know, what else do you want to accomplish here as an amateur?
Man, I just want to show everybody that new fighters can, like underdogs, can show what they're made of. All they got to do is put in the work and train hard every day. I got a group of good fighters I train with, a good coach and a good team. Thinking of all my family, and I thank God for this. I love y'all.
Man, I gotta ask, the last 3 seconds of the fight, you landed a flying knee. What was going through your head when you dropped him?
Shit, I don't even know, man. I just had to do something. But it felt good.
Cannot wait to see you fight again. Congratulations. Riley Redgrave, everybody.
All right, and a new champion here, Riley Redgrave. Congratulations to him and his team. Getting the job done. Got to get that post-fight picture for sure. See him there with his coaches, Alyssa Cantu, Zach Henson.
Fury Amateur Series 51. We know you could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with us, and for that, we thank you. Don't forget the official Fury Amateur Series 51 after party going down in Fuego. Tacos, tapas, and tequila. That's at 4495 Riley Bozo Road. We'll see you out there. Thanks for coming out. God bless you. Good night.
All right, that's going to do it for us here at Imagine Venues here in Houston, Texas. You just watched Fury Amateur Series 51. 4 titles were given away here this evening. Lots of great fights. Make sure you catch the replay if you missed any of them. For myself, Cody Owens, and the battle-tested veteran Alex Morono, this has been Fury Amateur Series 51. We'll see you at the next one.